All of you must love going out for outings, be it to the hills, a riverside, or even to the nearby park. It is always so exciting to go out. Today, we'll go for a very interesting outing. Guess where? So students, welcome to Notebook. Today, we'll take you to the fort of Golkonda. And who all are there with us? Shailaja, Sridhar, Kalyani, and their dear sister whom they lovingly call Didi. Now, you must be wondering what a fort is. A fort is a structure with strong walls and fences around. Soldiers used to stay in the forts and fight the wars. Golkonda Fort is located in the city of Hyderabad, the capital of Telangana. Built in the year 1143, the fort has a rich and interesting history. Initially, this fort was made of mud and different rulers lived here. The Qutub Shahi Sultans ruled the fort from 1518 to 1687. As the kids enter the fort along with their Didi, they realize actually how big it is. They kept looking at the huge gate and the very thick walls. And then they see the bastions, Burj. Bastions are part of a fort which comes out in a round shape. They have holes in them so that the soldiers can look at approaching enemy and fire. Didi tells them that Golkonda Fort has 87 bastions. You can understand how strongly secured it was. The fort map gives a complete picture of the fort. They see the gardens, fields, factories, and so many palaces. They understand that once upon a time there had been a complete town here. Interesting, isn't it? The children take a dip into the beautiful ruins all around. The carvings on the walls, the fountains, the big tanks all amaze them equally. Sridhar now sees something and calls for the others. Well, it's a big gun. That is, the cannon. Aurangzeb used this cannon when he attacked the fort. The Sultan and his army camped outside the fort for 8 months. In the olden days, kings played their war game to get control over smaller kingdoms. The kids imagined how terrible the war had been. The kids now get to discover something more interesting. The Fateh Darwaza and the king's palace had a very intelligent architecture. Whatever you speak standing at Fateh Darwaza can be heard at the king's palace located at a distance. Can you believe this? But it's true. All around the fort, the kids see evidences of refined technology and architecture. Clay pipes in the walls of the fort carried water to the different places of the palace. As they finish their visit, the children discusses the sad state of the walls. They have been spoilt only in a few years by visitors writing their names all over them. After this, the team visits a museum in Hyderabad. Do you know what a museum is? It is a place where we capture time, that is, history, for educational and enjoyment purpose. The kids get to see the broken pieces of pots, jewelry, swords, and such other things. All these were found when the palace around Golkonda was dug. So dear all, it was an enjoyable tour, right? When you go to bed tonight, I am sure you must be dreaming about sultans, their palaces, the carpets, the curtains, and so many other things. Have a nice trip again. Till then, goodbye all.